Hey everyone, how's it going? This topic is going to be all about drugstore hair care that I feel performs like luxury or high-end, but they're the fraction of the price. So I do like to do my natural DIYs, as you know, I'm all about that. But I really do like to experiment and try out new drugstore products. I just feel like sometimes too, I can never justify paying the price of a high-end product when I know a natural DIY is going to do the same thing for my hair. I narrowed it down to the ones that I think are really worth it to try out, and also to incorporate into your routine. And then I personally use one is from the L'Oreal Elvive line, and this one is actually a hair treatment that you use in the shower. So this is the Wonder Water 8 hair treatment, and this is a hair transforming treatment. It's supposed to make your hair silkier, shinier, and has no silicones, and it doesn't weigh it down. Use this 2 to 3 times a week after you shampoo. So after you're in the shower and you've washed your hair, you go ahead and use this little nozzle at the top and kind of just put the treatment all over your hair. What I like about this too is that it measures out how much you use. So since it is a water, you can be using a little too much, but on the back there is a 20 milliliter type line, so you can just measure out how much you use. It has like this little nozzle. It's easy to just precisely put it on your hair and then massage it in. For the shower, I feel like my hair air dries a lot better. It's not as frizzy the next day. So last night I did use this. I shampooed and then I used this treatment all throughout my hair, even on the tops, and it did bring shine and life back to it. I have been using a lot of heat. I've been trying out different curling irons, and my hair just felt like so dry and so dead, but this brought it back to life almost. So this is just like a super quick under 10-second treatment that really just revives your hair. Another thing that I noticed is when I do curl it and I let it air dry, when doing this treatment, it gives it a lot more volume. Like the texture of it feels really lightweight, but like fluffy. It does give you a lot of volume as well. So I use shampoo, I use this treatment, leave it in, massage it for 8 seconds, rinse it out, and then I do condition my hair still just with a tiny bit of conditioner, just regular standard conditioner, not a deep treatment because I've already used this. So yes, this is my first product, and I've actually, like I said, I wasn't really into L'Oreal products until this Elvive line for the hair, and I think it's really good for the drugstore. Moisture Boost Leave-In Conditioner. So this is a leave-in conditioner that you use on either wet or dry hair, and it says it's created for all curl patterns and textures. I find that any hair type can use it. I personally just have straight wavy hair. It's really tangled. I spray this throughout my hair and brush it through, and it really does detangle it. Also, what I like about it is not only is it detangling it, but the coconut oil in it really does make it soft. So I feel like it's one of the best detanglers that I have tried, and especially if I'm wearing my hair. So say if I curl it like this with an iron a day before or something, and then I want to the next day now wash my hair, braid it so the curls will stay. I love applying this to my hair because it detangles all the knots from, you know, throughout the day when your hair is getting tangled with the curls, and then also it separates each section of hair, so it's really easy to braid. It is made for curly hair. I feel like the curls are enhanced, and it makes like the curl pattern a lot better if you curl your hair. So say if you have straight hair and you curl your hair with an iron, and then you want to keep the curls without washing it, you can braid it at night, spray this through, detangle it, braid it at night, and I feel like this really does keep the curl pattern of the iron that you've used intact. Like it makes even the curls look better the next day. It's also a leave-in conditioner, so it is moisturizing your hair as well. So I just love this. Next product from Palmer's is the coconut oil formula coconut moisture hairdress for dry, damaged, or color treated hair. So what this is this is a deep conditioner that's pre-made. So the base of it is coconut oil, and it's really thick and it does not melt. It's not only is the base coconut oil, but it does have a pre-mixture of vitamin E and olive oil in it, which I really do like to use on my hair as well. At first thought this was just like a coconut oil type treatment that I could melt down in the microwave. Since this is a hair dressing, it stays kind of this thick consistency texture, but at first I was like, oh, I just really wanted to just be an oil that's already pre-made and pre-blended. But after I started to use the hairdressing texture, I really do like it a lot better sometimes, because at night, you know, sometimes you're in a rush, you just can't really pre-mix your oils and it's just really messy. So this one, you're still getting those oils in your hair, but it's just really easy to apply. You don't have to keep this on your hair for a long period of time. Sometimes with oiling or hot oil treatments, I do like to leave them on for over an hour, make sure that they're going to work. With this, I can just do it quick, 30 minutes tops, go in the shower, shampoo, and then I'm already treating my hair with the oil. You can apply it to the tops if it's really dry and damaged, but for me, I just feel like sometimes oils, they make me get like scalp cystic acne, so I just stay away from my scalp. I just do it from the middle of my hair all the way down. This doesn't really replace all of the hot oil natural treatments that I do, but as a backup, this is my favorite one. Next two products that I really wanted to include was these Nexxus products. So this is actually kind of like a newer brand that I was trying out, but I was really impressed with it. So the two things that I have are the Nexxus Prep and Protect Leave-In Spray. This is with hyaluronic acid and elastin protein. The other one that I've been using is the Nexxus Ultra Fine Hairspray. So it's a dry texture, soft matte finish, and lightweight hold. So I used to be into using the Tresemme Heat Protectant, and that one does work, but I feel like it does put a layer of kind of texture to my hair, something that doesn't feel lightweight. You can definitely feel it on your hair and you can smell it. But with this one, it does have a little bit of a scent to it, but when you put it onto your hair, you cannot feel anything at all. Also, I feel like the hyaluronic acid does make your hair feel a lot silkier. So once I switched to using this as a heat protectant, I feel like the style comes out a lot better and it takes a lot less time. And then your hair feels a lot silkier from the hyaluronic acid. So I was really cautious of using a hairspray again. I haven't for a while just because I really don't like the feeling it leaves behind. Even the high-end ones will still leave your hair so crunchy feeling, and they are just like, they get really clogged at the top, so it just gets sticky over time. So no hairspray. I was like, nope, I'm done with it. When I saw this was a dry formula, I was like, okay. About this is that it does perform like a high-end hairspray, but it has almost a texturizing finish. So the formula almost reminded me at first when I used it was like kind of like a dry shampoo type formula, very fine and absorbed really quickly into the hair, but it does hold the style. So I applied it to each layer every time I curled to see if it was going to make my hair sticky. Doesn't. Sinks right in. It just kind of holds the style in place and locks it in, but no residue whatsoever left behind. So that's the first check that's really good about this. And then also the second, like I was mentioning, it is like a texturizing spray. So if you are looking to have kind of those PC type beachy waves or having a little bit more volume in the hair, I use this kind of as a texturizing spray just to keep down the frizz and to also kind of make a little bit more volume and to make it look like it has a little bit more texture to it, and it does do that. So just like the heat protectant, these products do serve in multiple purposes, don't leave any residue behind, and just perform, I feel like, so well for drugstore styling products. So now that I've tried this brand, I am very intrigued. The silver line is the salon crafted hair care. Definitely very salon comparable. The Garnier Sleek Shot, I do find that this is really good to use before you straighten out your hair. It says that you're supposed to blow dry your hair when you use this. I personally don't really blow dry my hair that often, so I do use this the days before I want to straighten my hair, and I do think it makes a difference. So the best thing I could describe this as is that it does sleek out your hair, so when you are running the straightener through it, it's just a quicker time to not just go back over pieces. It will really flatten the hair quickly. Little way to sneak in a styler before you use heat on your hair or before you blow dry it, that just kind of like makes a little bit of a difference. Sometimes I straighten my hair and I don't use this. I find that I do have to take a little bit longer to go over some pieces just because they have dried a lot more frizzy or a lot more wavier. With this, since it's called Sleek Shot, it does sleek it out and you're able to just go through it really quickly. It does cut the styling time in half, like it says. Okay, so I feel like it wouldn't be a visual hair care video if I did not mention some type of oil. You know I'm all about that oil life. So this one is the Shea Moisture 100% pure argan oil. So it says, from head to toe, smoothing, a multitasking oil, rich in essential fatty acids, antioxidants, helps keep your hair and skin soft for youthful appearance. This one I find I don't deep condition my hair with it, but it's a really good styling type argan oil. Since it does have, the formula does have a little stickier of a texture from this brand, more thicker and stickier, so it's really good to just like put on the palms of your hand, and it like tames the frizz, but it doesn't weigh it down. and it adds shine but doesn't make it greasy. So this one I found from all of the argan oil treatments that I have used is the best as a end styling product. One of the best that I have tried that does all the things I'm looking for without making my hair super greasy. So that was all of the drugstore hair care products that I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know in the comments down below which ones are your favorites, and if you've tried anything that I mentioned, what you think about it, and any suggestions too of the next things that I should try out. I always look up you guys' suggestions and work it into what I need to try next. So with that being said, if you do like these type of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I will list down in the description box all of my natural DIY hair care. To subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.